we are now live. Did Jessica join the call? Oh, she did. I just started the stream and I saw your little icon pop up and I was like, what the hell?
Good timing.
Yeah.
Yeah, right on time.
Welcome.
So what we doing?
Uh,
Going live.
I guess we're gonna start with going over the task board, yeah?
Let's do
Yep.
it.
Trying to follow the agile meeting strategy, and then I want to show y'all some stuff.
I'll share my screen.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, I wanted the Jira one. Okay. Cool. In progress. NPC detection. Is this because I know you're in a world of your bugs right now, Pernina?
Yeah.
Is this is for after when the bugs are solved?
NPC spots releasing. I have the line of sight in. Sorry.
Oh no.
I have
Okay.
the NPC line of sight in the NPCs. They can spot you, but they don't do anything.
Okay, so that first one would be set to done then, right?
Yes.
Sick.
And for the second part, it chases you. But it does not do, I think, until you're out of its cone. That's what it doesn't do.
Okay, so it just chases you forever.
Yeah. So
Okay.
like
Scary.
you steal your clothes and he's just coming at you.
Yikes.
Yep. It's because I think for him to not be able to, I have to set a timer. I just haven't been able to set a timer because I want to first make the NPC be able to look around first before the chase. Yeah.
Cool. So does it take your clothes away?
Sorry. No, not yet. Not yet because I don't have a clause yet for the NPC to stop chasing. Because I wanted to either stop chasing after the timer is up or if the clothes they have stolen the clothes. But there was like a thing that I was gonna ask for, like, if for the NPC to look around, do you still want them to just move around and look or just like turn your head?
Like after the clothes get stolen off of them?
Yeah.
Hmm. Are you saying like do you want their heads to like swivel or just like turn 180 degrees?
I was thinking because this is like a 2.5D view, like it's either their head has to turn, like the animation, or like their heads, like, I don't know, going side from side and then going back to side and side, something like that.
I'm gonna say trust your gut on that one because I'm having trouble
Okay.
of envisioning it, but we can try that a few different ways. So
Mm.
whatever feels right to you, give it a try.
Yeah, I'll try that. It's just that this is the part where I activate the line of sight for NPCs.
Mm-hmm.
So I have the NPC line of sight, and this is where I say, activate the line of sight. And then so that their line of sight is like moving, I have to turn the NPC's head a little bit.
Mm.
Okay.
I gotcha. I think, yeah, so whatever implementation is going to work best with that functionality you have to do is going to be the way to go.
Yep.
Cool. Is that cool? Are we moving? Can we move on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is still on me. I'm sorry I didn't quite get to it this week. Do we want to
It's
talk
okay.
about objective and scoring?
Yes, I have stuff for that.
Sure.
Well, I have design stuff for that. I don't think it's been programmed yet, but this one, I think this is just the design card. So that's the main thing that
Yeah.
I've got today. Do y'all want me to go ahead and show you that?
Yes, please.
Heck
Cool.
yeah.
So let me share my screen on Discord and then I'll for y'all and then I will go over to that. Can y'all see my screen? It should be on the taskboard right now. I'm about to switch it over.
Uh,
Loading.
yes, it's
Yep.
loading. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Okay. This is it's I haven't centralized the information yet, but I do have it. So I think actually I have most of it over here in this spreadsheet. Surprise! There's a spreadsheet where I put Jessica's clothes. This was the other thing I wanted to show y'all
Oh,
today.
cool.
Yeah.
I love
What,
so nice.
what'd you? What
I
was
love
that? Yeah, I thought
that.
this would
Looks
be a nice way to
awesome.
track things. Yes, I did
Cool.
conditional formatting for this shit, y'all.
Wow,
Wow. I
impressive.
could use this. I could
Okay.
use this in the game maybe if I can pull it.
Yeah, I have it in the same one. It's just a
Oh.
different page on the same spreadsheet with the themes. So y'all should
Yeah,
already
Just a
have the link
different
to it.
tab.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
okay, cool.
Thanks. Okay, so what I have for scoring so far, I have um I'm just working in hundreds for now just because I think that's more fun than working in ones, twos, and threes. Um
Yeah.
I agree.
is Thank you. So what I have for right now is for every item that matches the theme, you get 100 points, and then you get a color bonus for every two matching items, and a 200 points for two matching items, 300 points for three matching items if we continue adding accessories like this collar. And
Uh-huh.
then a set bonus of 300 for things that are designed to be worn together, like this flowy shirt and flowy skirt, or like if we added a bottom piece to the armor, that would be a set bonus. Um, and then the other thing I wanted to do, like you only, then, what was I saying? So you only get scored for items that match the theme if you, what was that? I don't have my thing up. Oh,
Oh,
hello.
I sent a emoji in the Twitch chat just to say hi.
Oh, okay, hi. I don't
Nice.
have my dual monitor set up today because my cat's asleep on my lap and I'm trapped in the living room, so I can't see what's happening on Streamlabs. Oh, she's squirming, my little baby. Um,
Yeah.
anyway, one thing I was playing with that I wanted to get y'all's opinion on was um with the themes, I feel like some of them could fall into multiple categories, and I was wondering,
Mm,
should they be valued differently depending on which category they're in, or should it just be like, so like for the armor, should this be higher value for a higher value item for fairy tale and a lower value item for adventure, or should it just be the same value if it fits whatever theme is possible? Does this seem like does the changing the value based on the theme seem like too much? I feel like saying it out loud, it might be too much.
I think it's too much. I think I'd rather have there be more themes, like have something have more themes than just like one or two. Like we can really expand it because it's so subjective. I think if like it counts as any category, we should just throw it in there anyways. Because
Okay,
then
and
someone's making like a really creative, like decision creative stretch if they're going for maybe the categories that aren't so obvious.
okay, in that case, that brings
sure.
us to this quality column where we can just decide which of these we want to be the the big ticket items to put on um the more complicated
Mm.
NPCs and assign them amazing, good, or average point values. Um,
Oh.
yeah, and then the last thing I
Can
had.
I
Oh, go ahead, jump
Yeah,
in.
keep going. No, no, I'm gonna save it. I'm already strategizing how to play this game.
Oh, sick. Okay, my last thing was
Nice.
similar to the themes. I was listing the colors for color matching, and I was wondering if there should be different scores for matching the dominant versus the secondary color. So, for example, if you've got this, it's mostly pink and a little bit of silver. Should you get a higher bonus if you wear two pink things versus if you wear like a pink bottom versus this top and a silver bottom? Or again, is that too much, or something that we should revisit later after we get the basic scoring in?
I like the idea, like, there's like these hack and slash games that just give you so many points for everything you do, and it doesn't like hold back at all. So I think
Mm-hmm.
like if it
Right.
matches color, every time a color matches, you get 100 extra points in every instance and in every like if you have two things that are pink, you get 200. If you got three things that are pink, you get like, not
Right.
300, you get, like, a little bit more, and, like, just keep throwing points because you could do, like, a giant list of racking up the points at the end, which would be really satisfying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is
Okay.
Yeah.
satisfying.
I'm down with that. But yeah,
Yeah.
so that is the scoring setup I've got. And I posted the link to this in Discord earlier, so I figured it'd be fun for
Yes.
us to just go through and like write down a few themes for each of these, just like at our leisure. I got a little bit of start on some of them. And I know we have like the theme brainstorming tab. I feel like for these, though, looking at the assets that we actually have, which are all so adorable. Thank you, Jessica.
They're
Um,
so cute, Jessica. They're awesome.
but I feel like for now we can kind of just like put in some words that we feel like suit them and then adjust the themes accordingly now that we actually have something to go off of.
That's a
Mhm.
good call.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then
After we do that, probably the next step for me would be to get a list of theme combinations we would like to have in the game.
mhm.
Um,
Hmm.
because these are just whatever came off the top of my head. But if we had like fairy tale and sporty at the same time, like things that are a little more not necessarily obviously like adjacent themes, that'd be interesting to get like pieces where they're trying to join two really desperate fashion styles.
Ooh. Okay.
That's fun.
I'm gonna yes and that. So we could take those themes and maybe try to find a more specific prompt that encapsulates that idea. So if like when you just said fairy tale and sporty, that made me think action hero, for example. Does that
Yeah.
okay? So I'm gonna put a note here to let me
Like
not
if
fuck
you
up the
made
data
a
table
Venn
column.
if you made like a complicated Venn diagram of all of the themes, like what is spooky and glamour? Like that's vampy, maybe vampiric. Or if you made something
Mm.
like ghoul and goth themed, then you have like oh, like dropout, maybe like a school high school dropouts. Like you could then the combination of the themes is the prompt of the game. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, that's
Question
yeah.
mark? Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I think looking at a prompt that says action hero or vampire will just be a little bit more fun than seeing spooky glamour or fairy tale sporty. I feel like that's a little bit too, it
Mm.
leaves a little bit more room for interpretation.
Yeah, I like that.
Cool. Okay, so I made a note of
And
that on the spreadsheet. What'd you say, Brittany?
I was gonna say I do have to hop off, but I love that. Yeah, I think this is a great direction.
Yay!
Yeah, exciting. Okay, well,
Yay.
I'll touch base in the week about maybe the social media posts.
Okay,
Um, for streaming next week, and I'll see you guys next week.
cool. See ya.
See you.
Okay, bye.
I'll take over
Bye-bye.
the task board after this. The other thing was the objective, and I just kind of we talked a little bit about this last week with like doing some narrative setup. So I just took this. We already have our like main gameplay loop diagram, so I just added on.
I
Um,
love these diagrams you've drawn.
oh, thanks. I think these were a collaborative effort. I can't take all the credit for these. Um,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh, these
those
are
have been there.
terrible.
What'd you say, Pranima?
Those, those were my attempt of drawing with a mouse, not with a pen.
Bro, I
You need
tried
to
drawing
sign
with a
your name
mouse
at the
and
bottom of this. It's a piece of art.
you should. Um, but yeah, because I tried to let me show you what happened when I tried to draw with a mouse earlier and why I wound up just using shapes for everything. Oh, that is the cleanest circle I've drawn with this. I guess I've
Oh,
gotten
it's
better,
right
but
behind
most of
my
mine are just lumps.
it's
Is
right
that
behind
better?
my giant dome. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
My little talking person has appeared for the stream overlay, which is really cute because they match.
that's how I knew you were in here because I like as soon as
Oh,
I pressed the button, I saw your icon pop up and I was like, wait, is Jessica here or did this break?
are you streaming without me? How dare you?
Oh, we just started a couple minutes early. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Hello,
Teasing.
baby. Sorry, I'm talking to my cat. Okay,
Oh, the
so
cat needs an avatar.
she does. I'd show her, but like I said, she's pinned me here, and the sun is setting, so now it's just getting dark in here.
Oh,
Yep, I am trapped in darkness thanks to my little sleeping baby. Um, Side note. Okay, I'm gonna tangent really quick. She has become a spectacle for the neighborhood cats because they'll come up to the back door,
what?
and she will just try to fight them through the glass, and they'll just watch her go.
Wow.
If yeah,
Like
She trying
taunting
to
her.
intimidate them?
she is. She's trying to scare him away, but they do not give a fuck. At first, it was just one. At first, it was just one like little black and white cat who would do it, and she would either just sit there and watch, or I saw her at one point like try to climb up and start like batting the door back. But then last night, a little black cat came by, and he was just like rubbing against the door like he wanted to be friends, as Minnie was actively like trying to scratch and bite him through the glass.
The neighborhood cats are rage baiting your cat, is
They
what you're
really
telling me.
are. That's exactly what they're doing because she's so easy to annoy. But I was saying last night, I was like, "Oh, this little guy has a little crush because he doesn't know how evil she is." um. Anyway, so I just added this diagram showing like what happens around the gameplay. Uh, Main menu, joining the session, short intro, rules. Then at the start, you've got all your NPCs milling about. Whoops, I keep pressing the wrong buttons here. The and again, all the NPCs milling about with their various uh, colors indicating rarity, and like the ones who have higher rarity items being closer to the back of the room. Um, and the players lined up at the front, a countdown. And then what I thought would be interesting is if we had a 1 minute timer to do all of this. And at the end of that 1 minute, the curtains opened, and then, but you can still keep playing. Uh, But I thought it'd be interesting if we added a another scoring bonus where the first person who makes it out gets another 300 points, and then we start a 30-second timer after that for everybody else to get their outfits together and leave, so that the first person who leaves is so you're incentivized to get your outfit together, do it quickly, and get out before somebody can steal your clothes from you. Or
Mm.
like if you see somebody who's about to run for the exit and they're wearing like a super rare item, you're incentivized to run after them and yoink their clothes off of them. But if you are the first person to leave, you're not just sitting there in perpetuity while everybody else battles it out. Um, and then at the end, you get a little spotlight on the person who won, with the second place and third place ones being like a little bit more visible, and then whoever came in last just at the back in the darkness.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
love
So
it.
it's like a 3 minute timer, but then the door opens for showtime in the first minute, right?
I was thinking instead of a timer for the whole round, just a 1 minute timer for this part here. And then after a player leaves to get on the stage, a 30-second timer starts. But in between,
Oh, okay.
yeah, but in between the curtain opening and the first person leaving, no timer is what I was thinking.
So when the
Cool.
person's already done, like one person's already done and left, only 30 seconds then, right?
Yeah, to give a sense of urgency and also make sure the person who did get out isn't just like sitting there for 5 minutes while whoever else is playing just keeps going.
Yeah.
Add a little bit of chaos.
I feel like something they should be able to do something after, like when the first person's done for 30 seconds, they should be able to wreak havoc or something.
Elaborate.
I don't know, but I'm just
Yes.
thinking. It's like sitting there for 30 seconds is kind of like boring, I think.
We could also just shorten the timer.
Yeah, like let's say 10 seconds, maybe.
Okay, we'll put 10 seconds. Yeah, this is all these numbers are completely random and will require balancing.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say
Maybe
1 second. Like, I mean, 1 minute is still kind of like short, maybe, depending on how big our level is. Because if our level is pretty small, then I think it's okay. Because depending on the player speed, just getting to the other side is exhausting.
Yeah. What were you gonna say, Jessica?
I was wondering if there was something we could give the player to do just to like fill time. Like you said wreak havoc, which I think sounds fun. If you finish early, then you can just like disrupt the other
Yeah, yeah.
players. I remember when we play what is that? Roblox dress to impress,
Mm-hmm.
that
Hmm.
if I finish early, I just start chasing around the other players and like doing all of the
Oh my
most
god,
silly
yeah.
poses.
Like
And when you walk down the
stand in front of
runway,
their nails so they can't do
yeah,
their nails.
maybe you just like spamming the silly animations down the runway. It doesn't even look like they're clipping, they're gliding, they're not walking and stuff like that. Maybe we could have them like bump into people or something, like they become like a physics object or like you become an obstacle to the other players in some capacity. I don't know. Just so they're not twiddling their thumbs, give them something, a
Yeah.
button that does nothing but, you know, shakes keys. Shakes keys for player.
Yeah, I'm gonna uh yes, but that question mark, I guess. I
Yeah.
like the idea of having the player able to do something. I'm less enthused about the idea of letting them make it harder for everybody else because the idea of having behind this is like you would want to run to the exit if you have a really good outfit on already and you feel confident about your score. So if and then you get that score bonus for leaving first. So if you're already going out of this in a position where you feel like you're ahead, going in and making it harder for everybody else just kind of makes you look like an asshole, I feel like.
Ah,
True.
maybe it's the inverse then. Maybe it somehow makes it easier for the other players.
Well, they've got one less opponent to worry about. Um,
Mm.
Maybe you could just be like a little ghost floating around, and you could be like a mild distraction floating through, potentially mistaken for an NPC, but otherwise can't like interact with things like physically, but you can like float around and just be a nuisance without having any like mechanical detriments.
Oh, is it like, like Fall Guys when you're done with the level, you just be able to look at other people, kind of what they're doing?
In Fall Guys, can they see you like can they see your ghostly form lurking or no?
You can't see the ghostly form, but you just see other people and that you're playing.
Okay,
Oh, you
one
can do
second.
that. Yeah.
I would
I just
say
wanted the player to be able to do something that they don't find boring after they're done.
okay. Uh yeah, I think either
Maybe they
floating
can
around
do
and looking
something.
without
Yeah.
I was playing Peak with one of my friends 2 days ago. I never played it before, but when you die, have either of you played Peak?
Yeah.
I've seen people play Pete. Yeah.
Okay, so I was thinking like when you play Peak and you die, you can watch your friend, but your
Yeah.
friend can also look over and they see your ghost.
Yeah.
So I was thinking
Oh,
something
Yeah,
like that. Does
awkward
that sound
with
good?
them. Yeah,
that's
that
cute.
sounds good.
Okay. Uh,
You always move stuff around.
okay. So I'm just gonna put cause visual noise without making gameplay notably more difficult. And we can obviously play around with what this can be. This is all just like first iteration stuff. Um, the only
Yeah,
part
the
that I'm
goal is
really gonna. Oh, go ahead.
amusing.
The goal is what?
To be amusing to the player.
Exactly.
That's yeah.
Yeah, I am down 100% down with that. So yeah, that's what I got for scoring and objective on the task board.
I was thinking of having like I think one more table before rarity. So like when we're spawning the outfits for like the NPC players, maybe we have like a base weight and some stuff are like rare are like rarely appearing in the game, whereas some stuff are like more generic, common, so they appear more. It's like if you get like a rare item in the game, it's like, oh my god, finally type.
Mm.
Uh, Sorry, can you repeat that? I had to stop the stream for a second because Google kicked me out and I didn't want everybody to see all my various email addresses. So can you just repeat the last thing you said?
Yeah, so I was thinking of having like a base weight for each clothing item. So like some of them are rare, so they spawn like very rarely. And some of
Mm,
them are like common items, so they spawn like often. And it's like when you get like a rare item, it's like, oh my gosh. Hey.
okay. So let me make sure I'm hearing this right. Cause so are you saying like rarity in terms of like spawn rate? So like maybe these higher quality items wouldn't necessarily spawn in every round?
Yeah, yeah. It's like low chance of appearing.
Okay, let me move this over here. Oh, come on, get with the formatting. Do, 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 do. Okay, so I'm just gonna put spawn rate in parentheses so I don't get those confused because I almost called the quality one rarity. So I was trying to just find like what is a good word for just like high value in scoring. Rarity spawn
Because I do have
rate.
like a base weight that I give to every clothing item, but I give it like a one, so that they all spawn equally. We can
Oh,
change it.
okay. Uh, you know what this calls for? More conditional formatting.
Yes.
Ha ha ha. Okay, ever since I learned how to do this, I just okay. Uh, common and whoops, no. I'm just going
And I
rule of
think
threes with everything for now.
it's been such a long time since I opened an Excel sheet or Google sheet.
Yeah.
Like, I think since high school.
Oh my gosh. Ah, what did I do? There we go. Well, now you got one you can play with. These fun little drop-down menus. Hee hee. I'm
I like
unreasonably
the
proud of these.
yeah, it looks amazing. I like the way that you organized it.
Thank you so much.
This is the queen of diagrams and spreadsheets you're talking to.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually don't work in spreadsheets a lot. This is like the one cool spreadsheet thing I know how to do. But I do love appearing organized to people, so thank you. A
Yeah. Diagram, but also a little bit of coding, a little bit of math.
little bit.
Scary.
Uh cool. So do we feel comfortable calling this one done by playtest standards?
Yeah, I feel like I just need like the maths to work out in my head so that I can code that. But I think it's a pretty good way to score for the
Nice.
game.
Yeah, do whatever you want with my numbers when it comes to the coding. um,
Yes.
I will also go ahead and throw out that I also um, love the idea of eventually having just like ridiculous numbers just for fun once we get all the behind the scenes math worked out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, a
Just
question
having it.
was, are we gonna
Yeah.
What?
have accessories? I think that was a question.
It
We have
was. I'll just move the clothing creation up one slot and we can talk about that now.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Jessica, I'm going to pass it off to you. I do have a question. With the ruffed collar, was your thought process behind that it being an accessory or a top? Because I just read it as an accessory, but that could have not been your intent.
that was my I just was trying to think of zany clothes and a rough collar came across, but then I realized that was my only accessory.
Mm,
It could also be a skirt if you made it bigger, but I was wondering how many different pieces of clothing you wanted to give the player because right now the vibe feels like more is better.
agreed.
Okay. So yeah, we'll have a accessory top. Um See, then I'm wondering if the accessory should just be like you can have as many accessories as you want. Right?
Mm,
Accessory
Mm,
neck, accessory wrist, accessory
I was
hat,
thinking
accessory
one.
just one accessory?
I was thinking one accessory, like either your ears or neck, or I don't know, a belt maybe, something like that.
But
I'm
you can wear a
gonna.
belt and a hat at the same time.
But I mean,
Ooh,
to be honest, it depends on you because for me, it's like I don't have to add those like a lot. I don't have to change the code a lot. I just need to add
Mm.
sockets so that they appear in the same position. But for you, it's gonna be like a lot. So as long as
Ah,
you're okay with it, yeah.
I'll also go ahead and
Okay,
throw
I
out, I
think
think one accessory category is fine for playtesting, and adding more would be good for after the first playtest.
Yeah,
yeah.
I do
I
that.
could make the sprite have the appropriate amount of negative space so it places itself correctly, if that makes sense, Purnima.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, and then you don't have to worry about placing it, like, picking a location for it to attack.
Yeah. The thing is, the sockets are like around the players, so like when I have the player's body, it's like the the rings or the earrings go in a certain place. So other than that, I won't have to do anything. But considering like the amount of how many like accessories, it
Mhm.
could be like a lot maybe to have. But if we just have like a couple, I don't mind.
Okay, and is a couple, like, 3 or is a couple, like, 20? How many is a couple?
Like as many as you want, but just let me know like like what kinds of accessories they are. Like, are they head or neck, or so I can just adjust.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah,
Okay, because I think that, like, we can have lots and lots of accessories that like, I feel like that's more expressive. Like, you don't have to think if, like, "Can I wear this necklace with this top?" Almost all the time you can, like, in terms of, like, the pieces of clothing colliding with each other visually, like, you can always put accessories on top. They're like sprinkles.
yeah.
Okay.
The only thing is that is like NPC characters usually have only one item to steal. So if they have like one accessory, I have to dwindle down like the amount of NPCs with accessories. So it's like it's gonna
I
be less NPC characters with accessories. Because at least you need to have like one outfit.
You predicted
right,
my
because you
next thing.
can't
I had
show up
this. Oh, go ahead. Finish your
to
thought,
a party
Jessica.
with can't show up to a party with only a hat on, that's inappropriate.
Yeah, that is. I literally had the exact same thought at the exact same time. So I added for the clothing creation card to just have some basic clothes for filler. So, like, just stuff that looks boring so that the thing that you can steal is very obvious. So, you know, when you approach an NPC, you're going to steal the bright, colorful thing, not just like the basic, like, gray pants or whatever. Um, does that
I think
sound like
this
a good
is
workaround?
getting progressively more hilarious because then literally at the end of the game, everyone's gonna be wearing like black turtlenecks and slacks, and then you have on like a giant pink puffer jacket and a frill and like bright red shoes and all this stuff, and everyone else is wearing like beige, and
Wait,
you
there's
are
a thing
just
for this.
looking crazy.
This is what we're going for.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna look like at the end of the game. I think it's even funnier if, like, you're trying on, like, clothes. Let's say you have, like, a fancy top on and you see a fancy top you like better and you go and steal it. The fancy top you had on previously doesn't go on the NPC, it goes on the ground.
Ooh, go
And at
having
the end of it, like, I like that. Who is that? Is that Elton John? It's gotta be.
it.
Or is that
That's what's oh god, what is his name? Oh
the
god,
guy that plays Elton John in the movie?
no, it's an homage to Elton John. Uh, I cannot remember his name for the life of me right now. Uh,
Tiger
oh, it's Taron
Edgerton?
Egerton and
Oh,
Richard
that wasn't
Madden.
even remotely close to how that's supposed to be said.
Wait, what did you say?
I don't know. Dyslexia got the better of me.
Oh boy.
We can play it back and hear what I decided to pronounce that as.
Okay. Uh, okay, yes, this was on the Late Show with James Corden. And that's Taron Egerton and Richard Madden
I
doing
like
their little
that
army thing.
headpiece.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Okay, that
That
we can put that in the game, and I think we can add Elton John into the list of fashion icons to
y-
look for in the future.
Yes.
wait a second. Why don't we already have a list like that?
I have like a list that I've been forming. Hold on, where
Oh,
did I
good.
write it down?
I would love to see that.
Um, it might be on my iPad downstairs, but I had What did I have? Lady Gaga was on there. The person that you said in the other call, uh, there was a subreddit that I like that's called Awful Taste but Good Execution that has really
Hmm?
funny, extra campy stuff on it, like shoes that look like bananas, but they're like the highest end shoes you've ever seen before. They're so well executed.
Yeah.
That was my main source of inspiration. Michael Jackson, put him on there.
Oh, that's a good one.
Just
Uh,
anything from the 80s. Cher.
David Bowie?
David Bowie, put him on there. Oh,
Wait, is anyone
chat.
writing this down? Because I'm not.
No, I thought you were writing it down. You have the
I
I,
list
thought that
open.
you said you already had a
You have a
list
list
going. I
with
thought
a
you were adding it
bullet
to it.
point. I thought you were writing it down.
Oh no, I was writing something else and I actually forgot what it was too. Fuck. I think we should hold on. Give me. I need okay basic clothes for filler. So the steel of clothing articles. What was the other thing I was going to write? Shit, it'll come back to me or it won't. Um, but yes, I'll add a new document for fashion icons. Uh, I don't know what a live doc is. Okay.
Just big, zany, over the top stuff. Oh, Fran the nanny was the one I was
Yes,
mostly
I was
looking
just
at.
thinking about her. Like before this call, I forgot about her in the moment. Just
I think like three of the half of the pieces I drew are directly just pieces that she wore in the show. Um, Lisa from My Cousin Vinny.
I'm gonna write that
There's
down, even
just
though I have not seen that movie. Uh,
she has a very similar fashion sense to Fran the nanny.
gotcha. Is this all the people that we listed so far?
David Bowie,
Oh yes, I damn it, I said that one too.
RuPaul, put RuPaul on there.
Nice, nice.
And no one else on planet Earth has ever worn clothes before, so I think the list is done. This is all I can think of.
Cool. We can always add to it later too.
Mhm.
Fuck, there was another thing that I wanted to. Oh, should we have? I was gonna say we should also have a list of clothing piece ideas. That might be the thing I was thinking that I forgot. So there was like
You could put
the
that on the same list
feather.
as the people.
Okay, I'll move it after
Feather
this.
boa.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I was about to add. Feather boa. Okay, hold on. Let me add a section. How do I do this? No panel success morning custom. I just want. Oh, there we go. A divider. Perfect. I'll fix the formatting later. Uh. Ooh, can we do a Mardi Gras mask?
Yeah,
Yes.
do it.
Okay, I'll just get rid of this one. Be gone.
I
Oh
like the
fuck.
idea that at
Okay.
the
Whew.
end you're gonna look like you do you know those people who wear a shirt that says I dressed myself?
No,
Yeah.
what?
They I don't know, it's like a joke that people with terrible fashion sense or people who are wearing like silly things out in public. Somebody will buy them a shirt that says I dressed myself to imply, mostly children, to imply that the mom tried to put them in something nice, but little girl insisted upon wearing her princess
This,
dress
yeah,
to
yeah.
Good for
Applebee's.
her.
Yeah.
Like I tried making him wear shoes, but he just doesn't want to, so that's why he doesn't have any.
Oh, put like giant giant parka, ski parka.
Okay.
Can we have some costumes?
Yeah, what do you want, Purnima?
Like those dinosaur costumes?
Dinosaur costume.
Okay.
Cow- Cowboy. Are we gonna do shoes? They're just gonna
Uh,
kind of move around like little paper dolls, right? We're not gonna have to animate them walking.
Correct. That being said, I do love a cowboy boot.
Oh, we need to do the bright red cowboy boots from How I Met Your Mother. Um, what else?
I did actually have a question about that because do we want to bring full body stuff back in, or for like the dinosaur costume, should we stay with tops and bottoms and have that be two pieces? So you could walk out with
I feel like
dinosaur legs and like a cowboy shirt.
I feel like it would be hilarious to just have dinosaur legs in someone's outfit. So I
Nice.
think it should be pieces.
That's funny.
Okay.
Whatever's more fun and funny.
It's like
Because
the
if it
dinosaur paws
technically,
too, or the hands.
yeah. Or you could just like, you could take like a dinosaur costume. You can have a dinosaur like hat, dinosaur shirt, dinosaur little gloves, dinosaur little like, you know those
Yeah,
giant slippers that look like feet, and then a tail. But any one of those pieces could be thrown in with all this other stuff. I
have you
just can't.
seen? Sorry, go
Yeah.
ahead. I was gonna say,
I,
have you seen those socks that look like chicken feet?
yeah,
What?
I have. I know what you're talking about. They're really
Yeah,
funny.
Wait, hold on. Say
it,
that again. I need to Google it.
it's like socks that look like chicken feet.
Let's see.
They're
Ah!
really cute.
Yeah,
I look.
Oh my god, this is awful.
No, they're
it looks.
great.
Yeah, it looks so good on you.
Ah! I didn't
I
think when
like
you said chicken feet, I thought you meant just like the feet, not the whole leg. Oh no, wait, not that one. This one. Ah!
see if you stand in front of something dark, it's even funnier.
Yeah.
Oh no. My screaming woke up my cat and I accidentally stuck my finger in her mouth trying to pet her.
You know, she heard chicken and she woke up.
Probably. She's a
Chicken,
hungry little goblin.
chicken, chicken. I'm
Okay.
also
I'm gonna post a
thinking,
link to this in there really quick so y'all can like add things at your leisure as well.
Yes.
Boop. Okay. Let's see. If there's anybody who wants to, I see that we got a couple people watching. So if you've got any fun clothing ideas, feel free to drop them in the chat. Let's see what else we got. And then
I
I'll
feel
add.
like different occupation. Well, I still want it to be like
Oops.
fancy dress, but different like occupational clothes, maybe. I don't want it to get too far into like like I like the idea that somebody is dressed up in for this and then you're just taking their stuff. Like I don't think people would wear like muddy jeans or something like that. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Especially for going for like runway show setting.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I bet you could find like a runway dinosaur costume.
Let's find out.
I'm runway dinosaur.
Run away. No, I want a runway dinosaur, not a run away dinosaur. Show me the most fashionable dinosaur there is.
Dinosaur fashion.
I'm just
Oh my
getting a bunch
god.
of. What are you seeing?
Halloween costumes. Halloween costumes, people posing with dinosaur bones. I think I have the same search as you.
Or maybe
Dang.
runway dinosaur costume.
And then the just terrible AI art.
Gross. I use
But we can make
DuckDuckGo
it
because
work.
you can hide AI images.
Oh,
Oh, the first one looks kind of scary.
This one? Whoa! Sick.
that looks like
It's
AI.
like a face
Oh, wait, it
mask.
might be Dino Chic Runway Jurassic Faction Show. I'm scared to click on it. I don't want to get AI in my recommendations just in case.
Yeah.
I
Ah,
am gonna
okay,
add.
I like dinosaur costume. Because like you would wear a dinosaur costume for like a Halloween party, but like you, I think that's fun. I
Yeah.
can make dinosaur high fashion. I can do that.
Fuck yeah. Love the confidence.
Oh yeah. I am more powerful than AI to make it work.
That is 100% true. Let's see. Uh, let's see. I'm trying to think of just like some like standalone bottom pieces or shoes. Because I put I know we were talking about cowboy boots, so I just put the dinosaur costume and cowboy costume down as sets since we were talking about having set bonuses.
Oh yeah. You could do like big fishnet stockings. Like big cheesy curvy leg fishnet stockings.
Oh,
Oh wait, that gives me hold on. Uh
Apple
yep.
bottom jeans and boots with the fur.
I wrote kinky boots. That is not a fetish thing. That is a reference to the musical Kinky Boots, which has
They're
the
like,
logo is like these bright red boots. I'm just going to show them
yeah,
for posterity.
yeah.
yeah, I
So
know what
Twitch
they
doesn't
are.
ban me. Yeah, there we go.
They're boots.
They're
Yeah.
boots. They're cute.
Oh, you need those Converse that come up to your knee that everyone wanted when I was in high school and I wasn't allowed to have.
Why were you allowed to have them?
My mom didn't. I wanted to be seen. I wanted to be goth so bad. Not seen as in
Ah,
like people can't see me, but seen as in the fashion movement. My mom's
no,
like,
I
no, no,
gotcha.
you are not
Wait,
allowed to buy anything like that.
we could be seen now. Wait, seen, fashion. Gotta add a studded
Like in
belt to the
2010.
accessories. What did you
Yeah.
Oh,
say?
studied belt, seen fashion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the shutter shades. I forgot about those.
Oh
Oh,
my
those are
god.
the Kanye glasses.
I'm writing it down. Write it down.
Write that
Let's
down. Write that
see.
down.
The
Okay.
2012 fashion trends.
Mm-hmm. So in
Yeah, I know.
addition to the like scoring at the end, is there gonna be like peer scoring? Like you get to vote for each other or no?
We've gone back and forth on that a lot. General, I think because it's such a small pool of players, each session is only going to have like 4 people.
Yeah.
We could do that, but it's not. But it shouldn't have any impact on the actual scoring. It could just be for fun, because that would also incentivize people to vote for people other than themselves. um, but
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
or I'm putting this in idea jail. Hold on a second. Let me open the tab before I start saying it.
Throw it
Idea
in
jail.
jail.
Uh, let's like not a museum surround word, but that's what I'm writing for now, where you can see other players' outfits and vote for your favorites outside of gameplay. So this would be like a whole separate mode where you can just like make out, or you can just like see what people dressed up as and then be like, oh wow, that's really cute. I like that one. Just as like a for fun outside of the main game thing.
I love
Yeah,
it.
Jail.
that's gonna be
Yeah.
fun. Like for like if it's like a different kind of game mode.
Oh,
Like I know we talked about patches, so it'd be
Yeah.
like the next patch. Yeah.
um, Jackbox kind of does that with like some of their drawing games. They'll like at the end of the game like throw up like most voted, and then you have an option to share on social media, or they're like
Oh
most
yeah.
disliked or something, and then you have an option to share. Sort of end screen. It's when the game is over and the room is deciding whether or not they're gonna play another one that these sort of credits roll as like a play of the game. But we can't
Yeah.
do play of the game. That's copyrighted by
It is
Overwatch.
copyrighted. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna see what they how to play company support TKO. Let's see
You
trailers and
could probably find
screenshots.
somebody playing it on Twitch right now.
I probably could. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to like see like where they can. Do they just like? Is it just like a link to post on like your personal social media?
Yes. Or the social media of the TV you're playing it on, or the
Oh boy,
whoever's browser it's in. Whoever presses the
gotcha.
button opens up Facebook or something. But
Okay, yeah,
that's definitely idea jail because that's like
yeah.
connecting with Facebook.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I like that idea though of like fitting it into the game flow of like option to share your outfit at the end of each round. That way we don't have to worry about like managing a clothing collection system, letting people make custom outfits like in this separate mode. It's just you've played the game, here's what you're wearing. Do you want to share it? Yes or no? Okay, moving on. Round two, let's go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Nice. Why did I call it museum? Runway was right there. We've said it like a billion times in here. How did I get to museum instead of that? Runway or gallery, maybe? Anyway, I'm nitpicking over names now. Uh, let's see. Stealable clothing indicator. We've already got the light for that. So that's done for now, right, Pranima? For playtesting standards?
Yeah, it's just the stupid client doesn't get to see it own like own highlighted stuff right now, but the
Oh,
survey
that's what you
can.
were talking about. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, well, if all we are at now all the stuff that is in progress, I think we know what to do with. Um, I'll talk to Brittany about maybe taking some of the sound design stuff off of her plate so she can focus on the production schedule because I do that too. But in the meantime, I'm having fun with just doing like a little brainstorm session right here, right now, if y'all want to keep doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fun.
Sick.
I
Uh,
actually wanted to talk about one more thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh, for the story, I think the lore, like, do we want to show that just once, like per round of the game, or just like when the player clicks the
Sorry, I
up?
forgot I put that picture in there. What?
Yeah, like the intro cutscene. Like, do you want that to play every time, or just like once, I guess, and just like never again?
Let's let's see. First round. I'll say ah, first round of each day. So like the first time the player boots up the game and goes through a session, they see it. And then every time after they go through that, even if they leave that session and join a new session, but they don't close the game, we can skip this for them maybe? Does that sound feasible? Does that make sense?
I feel like mm, maybe if the player has already seen, it's kind of like, do they want to see it again?
Well, I'm thinking of something like super super short here.
Yeah, as long as it's short, then I think it's okay. Then it's like it's gonna be redundant though. Like after some
Okay.
time, like where is the cross button?
Yeah. Would it make you know what? Of each session and then does this make more
Yeah,
sense? So like if everybody stays in the session, it doesn't
yeah,
play again. Then
yeah.
if the
Like the
player
skip button.
yeah, and
Yeah,
then if the player joins a new session, it'll play again, but they can skip it and then just wait for everybody else to get in.
yeah. I
Okay.
feel like I don't know which one it was but in Roblox they have this thing where if every player clicks skip button, the cutscene gets skipped. But if what's it called? One person doesn't skip, everybody just sees the cutscene.
That sounds like it works. Cutscene plays unless everyone
Yeah.
I keep thinking unless everyone presses skip.
It's funny at the same time and it's annoying at the same time.
Yeah. Um cool. I think that works. And for this I'm thinking of something like no longer than like 20 or 30 seconds, just like a quick montage of like here's the setup, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go steal.
Yep. And technically we're not gonna have a pause button, right? We're just gonna like the rules are gonna be in the settings, right? Or are they gonna come right after intro cutscene?
I think the rules should pop up afterwards. You should be able to access those from like an options menu or something. I don't play enough multiplayer games to have an answer on pausing. What do y'all think?
Like we shouldn't be able to pause it. Technically you have like if you're pausing, it's like your time's gone. Like you don't have any time to
Yeah,
dress up.
That makes
there's
sense,
no
especially since these are
pausing
going to
in
be. Oh, go ahead.
multiplayer games. Maybe only in couch co-op and only if you're player one. But
Yeah,
really, you don't need pausing.
yeah,
Uh,
If like something happens, you can just let the round end and a new one will start. Because the play loop sounds like it's only max like 3 minutes long.
yeah,
yeah.
around there. They're really short rounds.
Perfect.
I'm just adding to this ending screen for maybe the play again if somebody has to get up. We just have a countdown timer that'll kick out anybody who hasn't pressed play again by the time it runs out.
Yep. I'm gonna
Cool.
make the countdown timer 5 seconds because I'm one of those players who just hates waiting.
Eh. Okay, let's see. Cool. I'm seeing it, y'all.
Yay. Oh, another thing. I was gonna say, what was it again? Wait, where's that list? Oh yeah. Do you guys think we should think about having a Steam page ready?
Steam?
Yes, like a Steam page ready for like people who we can send it to for wish listing.
I
Uh,
think once we have something we feel comfortable showing, like this is the game, and we can just show them a video
Mm-hmm.
or a clip, then that's when the Steam page should be ready. But I think
yeah.
we're far from that. We could reserve the name if we're really attached to the name, but I mean, the name's fun, but we can always change it. I'm not that attached to the name.
Okay, I'll
I
put
think
that on the
we
production
just said
schedule.
wardrobe. I think dysfunction, right?
Yeah, that's the one to beat right now. Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Playtest
I think for now
page.
because there is nothing that tops it right now.
There
If
was
it
one other
does,
thing. I remember there was one that we came up with last week that I also bolded. Let me see if I can find that one again really quick. I think it's here. Oh yeah, there was Wardrobe Dysfunction and Steal the Spotlight, which is a little bit more on the nose, a little bit less comedic. I still think Wardrobe Dysfunction is a little bit better.
yeah, it's the top among them.
So yeah, I still say
Okay,
that's the one to beat.
yeah, I agree. But we can still brainstorm. We still have until like end of February,
Mm-hmm.
and then when the playtest starts, I guess I think we can still change it. Maybe.
Yeah, we don't have to have it solidified until we like launch the Steam page.
Yeah.
For now, even as
Have
we're
we
posting on
checked
social
to
media,
see
we can.
if there's already a game called that?
We have not. You know what? Let me open Steam right now and find out.
Yeah.
Or actually, I'll just
Actually,
since I
I
got
have
Google
never
open.
searched up dress up games in Steam. To be honest.
Okay, the only thing I've seen with that is something from the NFL. So I think we're good if we go with that one. I'll open Steam just
Cool.
in case.
I
All
wonder
right.
what dress up games are in Steam actually. Uh, I see a lot.
When we put this on Steam, will we categorize it as dress up or we categorize it as a party game? Or can it, I guess it can be both.
It can be in multiple categories,
Yeah.
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 Let's see. There's a lot of things with dress up in the title. Oh, what was that?
That was my Steam page. I accidentally
Oh,
clicked.
oh my god, there's something called Kitten's Wardrobe for 69 cents. Nice.
Cute.
That sounds
Okay,
cute.
yeah. Let me see what that is. Huh. Painting can turn stuff in the painting into reality. That's neat.
Wow.
Okay, wrong game. I'm gonna add this to my wish list and I'll look at it in more detail later. Anyway, back to brainstorming. I'll just enlarge this so we can see it from a greater distance. And I can get rid of this bit actually, since we've decided that we're just gonna do wacky clothes with themes. Okay, setup, boop, titles, over here. Bap. Okay, organizing. Okay, are you ready to get back to brainstorming or any other uh, items of great import that we should discuss first?
Um, I think that I will actually have to dip out here, but let me know if there's like specific category clothes we need other than the ones that we think are just going to be fun.
Okay, sounds
That's
good.
probably what I'll need a list for next.
Okay, yeah, we can just keep chipping away at this spreadsheet then, and deciding what themes we want to have. What was that? Oh,
Did we feel on board with it being mostly feminine clothing and then dipping into gender neutral, or do we want men's clothing as well? I feel like men's clothing included will make it more fun and
I
funny.
agree. Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, really quick, do you have like 2 seconds to talk about the body forms for the characters?
I do.
Okay, yeah, I was just wondering, like, were you thinking of doing like two different silhouette versions of each clothing piece so we can have both of these NPCs walking around, but everybody can wear the clothes? Or were you just showing these body types as like, here's our examples, pick one, so all the clothes can fit on one body?
Oh, multiple body pieces. The clothes do not change to fit the bodies. If the bodies like sort of poke outside the clothes a bit, that's fine. If that makes sense. So like if what I had in mind is like if the character puts on this color block PNG shirt,
Mm-hmm.
the circle of the torso will disappear and their torso will now just be the shirt, if that makes sense. And if they put on pants, then their legs will be the pants. And then if there's like pieces of their outfit that are missing, like if they don't have arms, then they'll have shapes. But this right now is literally just like a placeholder image until we figure out more what we want. Get it in the game, see if the clothes are looking okay on it, and then we can move from there.
Okay, so we can worry about this another time then. Sounds good.
Yes. Yeah. Placeholder and it's an idea.
Yeah. Okay, I will release you then.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay.
And then there were two.
Yes.
Wait, I gotta have. Okay, I'm putting scene on the theme list. Any like Gen Z or Gen Alpha people who look at that are gonna be like, or any Gen Alpha people definitely, they're gonna be like, what does that mean?
Scene. Actually, I don't know what scene.
No.
Oh,
This.
oh. It is funny because I know that style, but I never knew that it was called scene.
Oh yeah, it's like neon emo.
Like, because my sister, she loved the emo style so much. Like,
Mm.
she lived for it. And I was like, why are you so emo? And then I was like, when I was in the teenage era, then I was like, yeah, now I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, being a teenager is just, it's rough, bro.
Yeah. It's like somehow you just want to be emo unconsciously.
Yep. It's a latent desire in us all. Um,
Mhm. I like the idea of dyed hair.
yeah, I do
Like
too.
like
Like dyed hair or wigs or something.
dyed hair where it's like partial two colors type.
Oh, are you talking about in real life or in the game?
Oh, in game.
Okay.
In real life, I don't think my hair is gonna suit that because My hair is getting worse and worse because of my low iron deficiency.
Oh no.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready to try anything with my hair.
Yeah. I got my hair dyed one time, but my hair is quite dark, so it
Okay.
I got it dyed red, and I like the color a lot.
Mm,
But my texture
yeah.
got all messed up. It was all stringy because I have curly hair.
Mm-hmm.
So it just uh yeah, I would love to get it dyed another color, especially now that like my hair's so much shorter. I think it'd be cool to go like, cause I was like kind of an ombre. I think it'd be cool to do like all of my head. Um,
And
but uh, the texture.
I I like highlights, but at the same time, when you're doing all of your like dyeing all your hair, that's like another feeling.
Yeah.
It's not.
Let's
I
see.
like
Whoops.
navy blue, but the only
Whoops.
annoying part is I have black hair,
Mm.
so you can't really tell. That's why I'm always jealous of anybody who has like lighter hair. It's like you can do the dark colors.
You can do anything you want.
Yeah. I just don't like the idea of bleaching my hair right now, but I do like the idea of dyeing my hair. So it's like, what do I do?
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Uh, with my when I got mine dyed, it was we didn't even bleach it. We just used like a permanent dye, so it got the color, which was
Hmm.
nice. But hold on a second. Sorry, I'm adding more categories because you were right about having uh those broken up to for better readability. Okay,
Mm,
okay, back. We gotta have some wings.
yes. Oh my god, when I used to play dress up games, everybody had those wings. The white wings,
It's the
like,
best
or
part
the
of
black
these.
wings. It's like fairy tale Barbie. That's what it's giving.
Yeah. I mean, putting on wings is the best part of any dress up game. Let's be honest.
It is. Like even as like having your game like character having wings is like you're kind of OP, you know?
Yeah. Just flexing on everybody right from the start.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Uh, Jessica said she needed like a list of like styles that we definitely wanted to have, right?
Styles.
Or the themes, yeah.
Yeah. I like the idea of spooky glamour. Actually, I like all of them, so there is nothing that,
What is
uh,
the distinction between goth and punk? Do we want to just for goth? Do we want to have like um?
I think punk is kind of like rock star metal type, and goth is like it's similar to like I guess the goth Lolita type. That's what I'm thinking.
I typed goth faction instead of goth fashion. I actually hold on a second because I'm thinking like goth. It could be like the kind of spooky Adams Family type, or it could
Yeah,
be
yeah,
gothic, like with that kind of like old timey flair, or it could be both. Um, oh, should we have a corset? That'd be cute.
yeah. That'd be cute.
I'm
Although I'm happy that I'm not the character because corsets are hard on your body.
yeah, I've worn one before and had mixed feelings about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does it hurt?
there's like the sorry the I was thinking of like there's gothic faction and then there's like mall goth and the overlap between mall goth and like punk and emo is pretty significant, which is why I brought that up. But anyways, you were saying
Yeah, I think we can choose one. I think either goth or punk. I think that's either, yeah. Because then people are gonna be a little bit confused because a lot of goth and punk clothes are gonna be like overlapping each other.
I swear every single time Label comes to my island in Animal Crossing and she gives me the gothic theme, I always screw it up because I'm always coming to her in the punk clothes because my mind goes straight to mall
Yeah.
goth.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we need to cut that distinction. Like, I think we can keep punk or goth. Yeah,
I can just
yeah.
change it to
I think that's
gothic
much
and
better.
rockstar.
Yeah,
That's clearer, I think.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, when we do the themes, we need to specify colors that work with them. Relevant.
Tolerance.
Um,
I mean, the only color that comes to spooky is purple, dark purple to me.
good, good. Okay, glamour,
Um,
gold, silver.
Yeah, silver, glitter, glitter, please.
I don't know if glitter's a color, but I'll write it down.
Yeah, it's not really, yeah, but just love the vibes.
That could. Ooh, you know what? The spreadsheet is getting so big. Weird colors. Okay, I want to put it here. Uh, finish. Shiny. Glittery. I don't know how deep we're gonna go into this column, but
Yeah.
just an idea to start in. But like, I feel like we could get rid of this one if we need to. Uh,
Mhm.
so I'll add. Let's see. Oh, I was needed to go here. Silly. Do we want to keep the school category? Because I feel like a lot of these other ones are a lot more like have a lot more
I
room for like
feel
just being
like
silly than this one.
I feel like we can be more specific when talking about school.
Mm. Hold on a second.
Like instead of like a generic school, like it could be something else, like that is school related. Like
Depending on how we want this game rated, we could throw in like when I'm thinking of school, I'm thinking of like college archetypes, and one of those is the stoner. So if we want this game to be rated to have like a more adult rating, we could throw that one in. I'm gonna write it down with an
yeah,
asterisk for now.
it's funny.
Okay, dependent on. I don't know if you have to like. We should actually, you know what? We should search if you have to like pay extra to host games with adult themes on Steam. Let me check that right now. Right, actually, pay more to host games with adult themes on Steam. That's just good knowledge to have. Steam
Yeah.
rules to ban adult-only games. What?
Oh
Oh, these are
wow.
talking about like sex games. This is not that.
Oh no. I mean, we don't have to worry about that.
Games with adult content banned from early access. I don't want. I'm not making a sex game or a fully mature game. I just want to make a single weed joke. Is that so wrong?
It's like automatically thinking you're gonna make a sex game because you're searching that.
Hold on. Games with. God, I feel like that's gonna get taken off of Twitch the more I start googling this stuff.
I think we have to put a tag on.
Okay, I'll tag this one. Push it. I mean, there are games that already drug. Oh my God, there's a game called Drug Dealer Simulator on Steam.
Whoa. I mean, I wonder where the information is coming from.
Okay, let's see. Well, this is just talking about games that already exist on Steam. I'm more restricted than the ones. Okay. It seems like it would be we'd be fine publishing it. There wouldn't be any like extra fees or anything like that. It just might affect like the content rating in various locations. So I don't know if that's the thing we want to mess with. So I'm just gonna keep it with the ashes for now. I'm fine getting rid of it. That's just something that came to my mind that I wanted to write down
Mm-hmm.
really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Um, let's see. I'm gonna put a note to specify on this one. Specify. We could start trying to do more of this exercise of like combining themes.
Fairy
So I'll
tale and
put
sporty. What would be a mix with school and gothic. Actually, I would like gothic school. Like that's like Wednesday Adams. To be honest, that's what it's giving me.
That's dark academia.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to think. I put in cottagecore, and I was like, "Ooh, we should try to throw in some more like modern fashion trends."
Mhm.
Because that one, like cottagecore, dark academia, are two that have gotten really popular.
Yep.
What'd you say?
No, I was agreeing.
Okay. Let's see. Dark academia. You said this was like school plus gothic. I think that makes sense. Well, now, do we need gothic and spooky?
Mm,
I feel like maybe we
I,
should
I
just
I
delete
don't
this
know.
one.
Yeah, it's like spooky is more like ghost related, I would say. But I think it's mostly better for spooky to be like a costume, like a set,
Hmm.
rather than like a theme.
Yeah. Okay, so are you saying like get rid of the theme but have like fun like Halloween type
Yeah,
costumes?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, I will move this to the gothic category. I will delete this row. Be gone. I will restart the numbers. 2, 3, and then I'll do this. Yeah, okay. Nice. Okay, this feels good. Let's see. Let's see. I wonder what like scene plus uh glamour would be.
Glamour. Can we even do a glamour like mixed with other stuff like glamour? I don't know what goes with glamour and goth.
Well,
Like,
I'm thinking glamour and rockstar. That's Elton John and David Bowie right there.
yeah, like glamour goes with everything, but somehow glamour with gothic. I'm thinking like celebrity is
Hmm.
more glamour and goth.
Yeah, we don't need to mix all of them together either. So there's also that.
Yeah,
Okay, action here.
that's the player who's supposed to be thinking about this.
Wait, what'd you say?
No,
I were
I
you
was
saying like a
saying
player could look at that and be confused?
no. I was saying that's what the players are gonna be thinking.
Oh
Like
yeah,
how to, yeah, like not something we should worry about, but the players.
yeah. Let's see.
Wow, I like Jessica's art.
Oh yeah, it's
Um,
amazing. I thought about putting demure on the list, but that word is cursed for me.
pardon?
Do you remember
Which one?
the demure? Do you remember that?
Oh no. I think social media kind of ruined the word for me too.
Okay, so it's not going on the list. Okay. Huh. Well, we started a little bit early tonight, and let me see. We started a little bit early tonight, and I know we were both talking at the beginning about how friggin' exhausted we are, so
Yeah.
if you wanted to end a little bit early too, I'd be down with that.
Yeah, I think this is like a good time to end it and take a short nap and then go back to taking another second nap.
I think that's just called sleeping, dude.
No, but sometimes I wake up from my short nap and it's like my body just doesn't want to wake up, but I feel like I should wake up, but then I go back to a second nap.
That's what I tried
Yeah.
to do today, but I only made it through the first nap, and then after that, I forced myself to persevere. Oh, one sec.
Yeah, I hate that. When I have like exams or something and then it's like I have to wake myself from a nap, I'm so mad. Like my whole mood is ruined.
Yeah.
But I
Ugh.
feel like I have grown old kind of because before I used to pull all-nighters, now it feels like it's impossible.
Yeah, I remember like when I was when I was your age, when I was in college, I've pulled multiple all-nighters in college and in grad school, and now it gets to be like 10:30, 11, and I'm like, ooh, sleepy.
Yeah, I feel that. It's like 10 p.m. more like, okay, let me close my eyes. And sometimes I pretend like I can still wake up and still do it. But that's just me being stubborn.
Yeah. I actually did manage to stay up
Mhm.
a little bit later a few nights ago, and then my sleep schedule was wrecked for the whole week. It was not fun. 0 out of 10, do not recommend.
No, because every time I try to like sleep at 10 p.m. and then somehow magically it gets pushed, okay, 10 to 11, then 11 to 12, and 12 to 1. And then I'm like suddenly awake till like 3 a.m. and I'm like, where did it go wrong?
Yeah.
And then when I have like a morning class, it's like 9 a.m. and I'm like awake till 3 a.m. and I'm like, I know I fucked. I fucked.
Yeah, rest in pieces.
Yeah. And it's like those classes where it's like when I wake up to the alarm, I'm like, should I really go? Do I really have to go? And I'm
Yeah.
like debating. And I was like, I know I need to go. I know I should go, but I think sleep's calling me. Should we do like a Barbie theme too? Oh, not Barbie theme. I mean like Barbie set.
There's so many different Barbies, though.
No, that's why it's fun.
Let's see.
Oh, I was wondering, are we
Hmm.
gonna do guy clothes? I don't know. I think Jessica said that, right?
Yeah, she was asking, like, do we want to do mostly femme and, like, dip into mask or slash gender neutral or like, have men's and women's clothing. And I think, like she said earlier on, more is better, and I think that applies here as well. Um, I want to
I mean,
have a suit.
technically, we have some gender neutral, like the dinosaur sets and
That's true.
the masks, you know.
The only thing that I care
And
about
like,
right now is that every single person is wearing crop tops, and I'm here for that.
I mean, baggy jeans are neutral too, right?
Yeah. See, everything is gender neutral if you just put on
Yeah,
clothes and don't care about gender.
yeah. I mean, there are men who wear skirts too, so
Yeah. Oh my
technically,
God. I was buying pants one time and I looked in the men's section, uh, kind of sort of by accident. I wasn't paying attention to what the sign said. I was just like, where are the pants? And I found some that looked like they were going to fit. I went to an associate to ask where the fitting room was. Excuse me. And she was like, oh, these are men's pants. And I was like, and can I try them on?
no, because men have like good clothes. Like honestly, when I see cargo pants, I need to go to the men's section. They are so good.
Oh my God. I'm going to tell my husband about this afterwards. He was singing the praises of cargo pants like last
Yeah.
week, and I know you were just
And
doing
I'm
that to
just
annoy
like
me. I don't know if you
and
heard him
I'm
say that,
just
but he was like, "I was just doing that to annoy you," and I'm just like, "Yeah, obviously," but still.
what'd he say?
He said he was just talking about cargo pants to annoy me because he saw like some kind of post that was like, "Women hate cargo pants because their pants don't have
No,
pockets," and I'm just like, "Okay, but they're also ugly."
no, but I love cargo pants. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, I'll put them on the list just for you.
Yes, please. I like that part of being a developer. You can do whatever you like.
True.
But I feel like men's really do have like good quality of clothes though.
Yeah. Agreed.
And it's just not fair. It's like why don't we have the same quality? It's like I'm gonna see a guy wear the same clothes, but it's more comfier when they wear it. Like why?
Well, all the clothes will be equally cool and comfy in video games.
Yes.
My favorite change they made to the new Monster Hunter game is that you can wear any style of armor regardless of your gender. So you can have like the girl avatar in like a full suit of armor, and you can have the boy avatar in like a crop top and a skimpy little skirt. And I'm just like, yes, this is what I'm talking about. Equal opportunity.
Exactly. They should have done that a long time ago. a very long time ago.
Agreed. But it's here now, and hopefully it's not going anywhere.
Yeah. I like also the I actually are we keeping the character model the same, or are we keeping it different for like the player being able to choose? Because I remember we were talking about if the player can choose who they want to be.
My thought is that we will eventually have like one or two body types and then multiple faces, so
Yeah,
that there is some visual distinction in the face, but otherwise there's not we don't have to recreate a whole bunch of assets.
because I feel like the body will 100% be the same. Like, because I think Jessica was saying like when you're moving or when you're having like a long pants or like a jeans, the idea is like the jeans is being covered by your like it's covering your legs, right?
Yes.
And then so I don't think the body, but like the head. Because I know we were talking about like girls and boys, and then like I think some creatures. I think
Yeah, I
that's
think
what
for
it
this one we're just gonna have like we were talking about like the
like.
little Picasso faces,
Yeah, yeah.
but then like
It's kind of funny though. It's like I mean we can technically do it because it's just the head, right?
yeah, because I was about to say, like, even in like the Jackbox examples I pulled, there's like this is the one that we were mainly looking at with just like how geometric it
Mhm.
is, but like we could also have like humanoid body, animal head, human
Yeah.
body, robot head, whatever. I think we can do whatever for the heads. It's just a matter of like we can't have too many bodies, or we're gonna need to make a million different copies of the clothes. Uh, because these would also be like for the NPCs as well. But I guess the NPCs could just be like could be a much more uniform.
Yeah. I mean technically we can have like we could use the same assets for the NPC too.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta
And,
look
and
up this Lisa from My Cousin Vinny that Jessica talked about.
I have not seen that either.
Let's find out if she's worthy.
Yes. Ooh, I love the hair.
I like this dress.
It's giving me 1900s.
Don't say it like that. Why would you say that?
Oh wait, I forgot.
No.
I forgot you're born in the 1900s.
Stop saying
Sorry.
that. Why?
Sorry. Actually, I'm pretty close to 1900s.
You're not helping.
My bad.
Oh god, my bones just turned to dust.
Oh my god, that was so unintentional. That was really unintentional, my bad.
I believe you, but also, yikes.
If it makes you feel better, I was born in 2002, so I'm really close.
You're still younger than my cousin who was born in my immediate family. It's me and my sister and my two first cousins. And my youngest one was born in 2000. So,
Oh wow.
yeah.
But well, even though I was born in 2002, like because my sister is like 5 years older than me, I have gotten to her age where she would teach me a lot of the stuff. Not like around her generation when she was watching like the Twilight series and the Vampire Diaries, like all
Mhm.
those stuff was from her. So I was like, I give credit to her. I have learned a lot of culture.
Shout out to your sister then. Uh
Yeah.
I'm going to throw in a very random accessory that I don't know if we're going to need to keep, but like
Do I see a big ass clock?
what'd you say? Oh, yes. Are you familiar with Flavor Flav?
No.
Okay, hold on.
Do I see Vampire Bite too?
Yes. There you go. Big ass clock.
That's funny.
Yeah, he wears so
Oh,
many of these.
this is giving me Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, that's a cute idea. Should we add Alice in Wonderland theme stuff? Hmm. I'm gonna make a mental
Simple.
note of that. But yeah, you were talking about vampires, and I was like, what if you could just put like some blood on your neck? I don't know if we need that, but I'm just
Yeah,
ready.
and
We're in the blue
we
sky
could do
phase.
that
I'm
for
ready to go.
fantasy. Fantasy. I think we have that right for a theme.
Yeah, we
Do
have
we?
right now we have fairy tale. I could change it to fantasy, just make
Yeah.
it a little bit different. But we have like fairy tale and adventure, and I was like, well, fantasy kind of encompasses both of those, but also like, is it something? I don't know if we need both of these and fantasy. You know what I mean?
Would fantasy be adventure too, right?
That's kind of what I think. With fantasy, I think of like magic and adventure.
Yeah. I think
So,
that could be fantasy, like
but
if you
adventure could
combine.
also be like cliff diving. You were saying
Yeah, yeah, like sporty stuff.
exactly.
Well, we do have a sporty technically.
Yeah. Damn, themes are hard.
Yeah, it's like you don't know what is overlapping with what.
I mean, I guess that's up to us to decide when we start just like assigning words to things.
Yeah.
Let's see. School.
I like the idea of like I really do hope that we don't get copyrighted by Disney, but technically I do like princess and prince stuff. Cuz that's what I used to mostly dress up as when I was playing those dress up games.
Oh, cute. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but I did add a tiara for the head.
Yay! Yes.
I'll just put
I did
tiara
not
or
notice.
crown. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's see. But yeah, for these, I'm thinking it'll be good over the next few days if we just like type some random words for them, whether or not they're on the theme list. Because that's what I kind of did with the flowy skirt. I was like, this feels very cottagecore to me, and then I added that to the other thing. Same with like the beach for yellow polka dot bikini. So I was like, what else would I categorize this as?
Yeah,
um,
I will agree to that.
yeah. So I guess for the next few days, we should just kind of look at these and get creative, and then decide whether or not the finished category is needed. I don't think necessarily, but it's there for now if we want it.
hmm There's this thing I love Pokemon, so it's just like whenever I see okay, in Pokemon what you do is like I don't know, have you ever played Pokemon games?
Hmm. I was born
So
in
it's
the
like
1900s. Of course, I've played Pokemon games.
no, no, I mean like the Pokemon games where they have like those shiny Pokemon
Hmm.
and it's like considered rare.
Yeah,
So that's what it's giving me. It's like the rare items.
yeah,
That's why I thought of like having like the rare spawns and being like, oh my god, these are so pretty. Come
yeah.
once and all. Yeah.
Those could. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put another thing in idea jail before we adjourn. Uh, and add super rare items spawn on super hard to catch NPCs.
Yay. Yes.
Nice. It's so hard
Yep.
putting something in idea jail and here you're gonna be like, yes, perfect, love it.
Yep. Mm-hmm. It's like, won't you want to do everything in Idea Jail to be fair?
Yes, I do. But oh wait,
Yes.
I think we need to move multiplayer for players stealing from each other. I think we need to move that out of idea jail actually.
Yeah, I think we said that we were gonna put that to do.
Yeah, because
But is it like so every time a players because okay, I actually forgot because I wanted to talk about this too.
Mhm.
Because we said that only a random item from the player can be stolen, right? Either like their dress or like a headpiece or like hair, something like that, right? So do you think we should decide what item to be stolen every time a player gets a clothes? Or it should be decided when the player isn't like gets spawned in the level.
What if, hear me out, you
hmm
automatically steal the most valuable piece of clothing that the player is wearing?
Ooh, that actually sounds nice too.
I'm gonna write that down. Automatically steal highest value item. Randomize if tied.
Yeah. Yeah. That's actually a good way because the other way that we were thinking about, I was thinking like, what if a player doesn't have hair, but then we set it to like you can only steal hair from like this player.
Yeah, I was originally
Mhm.
thinking like you steal from a player and it just randomly picks something that they have. Um,
Yeah.
but this I think will incentivize people to do it a lot more and inject more chaos into sabotage.
It's gonna be funny because if you think if what you want is not the highest value item,
Oh
and it's
yeah.
like yeah, it's like you have pink clothes on and you want to steal that pink hair, but it's not the highest value item.
Oh,
You're not getting
okay.
it. But
Or
it's
the best point.
oh, that is also like I think I have to decide how that should go. Like I know it's that is possible to do, but it's just I have to do the math work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put these down as two separate possibilities. I think we can test both. I think either of these will work better than just like something completely random though.
Yeah.
So we can just decide.
I
I
think,
think whichever one is easier for you to implement should be the one that we test first, and then we can adjust if needed.
yeah. I think I will implement the one where get the best point first and then see after the playtest what people think. And then we can go from there. Because I like the idea of player being able to get clothes that they can get like highest points from. Because then what is the point of stealing?
Yeah, makes sense. I'm also replacing this one of like a player getting a speed boost after. This is an idea jail thing, so don't worry about it right now. But this idea of the player getting a speed boost after stealing, because I feel like that would take away some of the tension of trying to run from the NPCs. Of
Yeah.
adding a twirl button so that if somebody is coming at you with the intent to steal, you can try to like outmaneuver them with twirling, like you can in what is it? Echoes of Wisdom. Twirl. Nope, that's not what I meant to type in. Yeah, Zelda and Echoes of Wisdom instead of rolling when you press the R button, you do a little spin.
Hmm.
There's no pictures of that, but I'll just write it down.
But I think we said that the enemies can also get like the enemies also get a speed boost, I think, when you steal from the player. Or like when the player steals from them, sorry.
Did we?
I think we said that. I don't remember properly, but
I don't
I
think
think
that's
we
in
said
here.
like the player like the harder the clothes like so not the harder. The more value the clothes are, like the harder the NPC makes it to steal from them or something like that,
Yeah, basically
right?
the NPCs all have different default speeds.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but they don't get any
Okay.
faster if you for now they shouldn't get any faster if they catch you. Maybe if we test them and it's too easy to get away from them at their static speeds, then they could get a small speed boost. Ooh, and that could make using the twirl um a little bit more engaging if like the NPC sees you and starts chasing you, then you've got to like actually maneuver around them with the twirl move. Okay, I'm
Yeah,
adding that to this idea jail card.
yeah.
Okay,
Sounds
I'm
nice.
gonna add NPCs get small speed boost after wait if they spot the player and then twirl button to speed away from other players or NPCs. Okay, and with that, it is 7:01. I think we are good for the evening.
Yes, we actually started early and we're leaving right on time.
Yeah, that was a great brainstorming session. I feel like we figured a lot of stuff out. And
Hmm.
yeah, we will check in with y'all next week. Thanks for watching.